Like we say on the island, no problem. You had a bad switch, Tony, but you're working beautiful now, man. And I only asked 35.
Guy where I bought it said it wasn't worth fixing.
That's because he's in the business of selling. Hey, this country is the best. But there's just too much throwing away what still can function.
Not like back home, huh?
Man, we have no choice back on the island. After we drive the motor car into the ground, we cut it up and make 2 motorbike and a living room couch.
Hey, isn't Grace just about ready to have the baby?
Any day. That baby growing it bigger, him going to jump right out of the womb and go straight to college.
You already know it's a boy.
Isaac Caldwell Jr., his name come from me. And if his disposition come from Grace, man, he'll have the best of everything. I made the purchase as soon as I found she was carrying the child. That boy is going to have the best birthday gift. He'll be a citizen of this country. We have to start him off proper.
That's great, Isaac.
Grace don't know about it yet. I'm waiting until the baby come.
Thanks.
I get this.
Oh, no, I can handle it.
No problem, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to know when Isaac Jr. arrives.
I tell you first thing.
Okay, I'll see you.
Okay. What's wrong with you?
You're a long-winded fellow, Isaac. That you never be rid of that customer.
Abraham, take her home.
I'll wait for
Go
you.
with him, girl. I'll be home shortly.
No, Isaac. People around here, man, they look up to you. They follow your example. If you're not fulfilling your obligations, man.
Nigel, you're bleeding me dry.
Isaac. Don't be getting so dramatic. Plenty of juice pumping through your veins. Pay the money.
Business is down, man. And we're about to have a baby.
But that's all the more reason to make sure nothing happens to you, man. Pay the money.
I've been paying. $100 a week for 3 years is enough.
I say when it's enough. Ronnie! All right. You see this man, huh? This a down payment. We're coming back for the rest.
Think it hurts? My brother got one last year. He was fine once the infection cleared up. He did it himself in the garage. But you can forget, though, David. I mean, your parents, they'll never let you.
I can handle them. It's my ear, isn't it? We don't live in a dictatorship.
Since when? I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, no girl's worth that kind of aggravation.
Not even Carol Bennett?
Total babe, Carol Bennett.
That's right, sports fans.
David, she doesn't even know you're alive.
David!
Hi, Carol.
So you're gonna get the earring? I think you look so incredibly hot.
Thanks.
Show me as soon as you get it done, okay?
Absolutely.
See ya.
Man, you're in. This is fantastic, David. She wants you.
I guess she does.
Do you realize how many guys would kill to be in your shoes? You have to get this earring now, you know. You owe it to the rest of us, David.
I guess I do.
Got it.
No.
What you doing here?
One of my guys had his gallbladder out, and I saw your name on the admitting list.
Well, I picked some crazy time to fall off the ladder. I say my inside's bleeding a little, but no problem.
Pretty soon, huh?
A week late. Can't come too soon.
Hey, Tony, they say I have to rest, so thanks for stopping by, all right?
Look, I gotta paint the trim around my bedroom window. You mind if I borrow that ladder?
You don't want it.
Then I gotta rent the ladder.
Well, you know, it's all mashed up, man. A bunch of rungs missing.
According to the paramedics, the whole ladder's missing. I got friends in high places. Now, who was using you as a soccer ball? Come on, you guys are obviously in trouble. I want to help.
They're accident prone. That's all there is to it, all right?
Untangibly.
Hey, you got your gumshoes on?
Never take them off.
I'll poke around Powell Street, see if anyone knows who beat up Isaac Caldwell.
Huh?
Paulie?
Powell Street. Folks over there like to stay mum.
I know. Muster up all the charm you can.
No easy task. So what are you, heading home?
Yeah, I got my VCR fixed. I'm gonna go watch Casablanca.
They're making movies in color now. Times are changing.
But times are changing.
In this house, time is standing still, and you are not getting an earring.
It's my ear.
Well, until you get married, half of it is mine.
Dad.
David, I just said no.
I know exactly how you feel.
What do you mean?
Rachel, can you give us a second?
Fine.
She just doesn't get it.
I'll talk to her.
Would you? Well, I want to get the earring tomorrow, so I don't lose momentum with Carol.
I understand. I had a Carol Bennett of my own when I was your age. I was nuts about her. So were all the other guys. I'd have done anything for her.
Right, I'm in the exact
So
same...
I dyed my hair green. It was the 60s. She came into school one day with green hair, Kelly Green. I thought to myself, that's the girl for me. So I dyed mine to match.
That's so cool.
It was absolutely pointless, David. Not only did she have no interest in me whatsoever.
Why, do you say my ear's gonna fall off?
No, I'm saying, what if it doesn't work out with Carol? What if the next girl hates earrings? What then?
I have a hole in my ear? Well, it'll grow back, won't it? You know, you're right. Maybe I am sort of rushing into things.
So you don't want me to talk to your mother?
Nah, thanks anyways.
Artfully done.
Wouldn't have worked if you didn't set it up.
What?
I was just thinking, we must have looked like idiots with that green hair.
Yeah.
Nigel Rollins, the Prince of Powell Street.
How come we never heard of him before?
Because we're cops, and we're white. From what people around here won't say, Nigel's turned his neighborhood into his own piggy bank.
Shakedowns. Maybe Isaac didn't want to pay.
Oh, I get the feeling everybody pays.
Maybe Isaac wanted to stop.
Beats coupons, huh?
You eat more than 3 people put together, and you never gain a pound. What, do you got, a tapeworm?
I call him Guido. I gotta believe Nigel's our guy. But if Isaac won't come forward...
I'll have to change his mind. My best to Guido. C1 in pursuit of a white Lincoln and blue Mustang headed north on Dexter. Pull over to the right. Mustang turned east on 3rd. I'm after the Lincoln. The Lincoln's going west on 3rd. Pull over to the right. Pull over and stop. Suspect vehicle stopped at 5th and Van Alden. Put your hands out of the window where I can see him. Isaac?
Sorry, Tony. We just...
Who was chasing you, Nigel? Look, running's not gonna solve the problem.
We can't jeopardize the baby.
Help us put Nigel away. You'll be making things better for the baby and everyone else. You can't let him get away with what he's done. We're going down to the precinct. You're gonna swear in a complaint.
Can't do it, man.
Look, don't be afraid. I'm here to protect you from Nigel.
It's not just Nigel.
What is it then?
Grace and me will come here without papers. We're not supposed to be in the country.
Isaac.
We go down to the precinct, immigration find out. They put us on the boat and they send us back. And the child won't be born here. Let the child have his future, Tony. I'm begging you, man, for the future of my child. Leaving that island break my heart. But when I see the children begging for scraps, no chance to grow up healthy, no chance to learn. For my own child, I want better.
That's why we all came.
In this country, a man work hard, he can be somebody. Maybe a big shot, maybe not, but he can be a man. That's all I want. And that's all I want for my son, that him have a chance to be a man. It's nothing but misery on that island, Tony. Don't send us back, man.
What else the man gonna do?
I can't let you just walk away, Isaac. But there's a guy I know in immigration. I can talk to him. Maybe there's a way you can legally stay in the country. Maybe if you come forward about Nigel, maybe...
Nigel, a wicked man. We better off back home than messing with him.
In a shack with a tin roof?
Better than a coffin.
Look, Nigel was shaking you down, wasn't he? And when you start paying, he beats you up. What else can you tell me about him?
It was a fire about a month back.
Isaac, this is craziness.
Winston Gum, the shoemaker, he died in that fire.
I remember. Nigel had something to do with it? How do you know?
Everybody know.
Any witnesses?
Nobody see, but everybody know.
Well, did you know Winston well? Did he say something to you that we could use?
Sometime we bring him shoes for fixing. Ain't seen a man for a long time before the fire.
We're not much help.
Well, at least we can charge him with assaulting you, and maybe if you're willing to testify, maybe the other victims will too. We'll get you and Grace to a safe place, round-the-clock protection.
Isaac!
You said you wanted your son to be an American citizen. How bad do you want that?
I testify. We can stay in this country.
I'll do my damnedest. Great.
Him gone.
Then
Yeah, man. Isaac, some long-winded. You're gonna be a sorry fella.
it's just just a hypothetical question, Jack.
Hypothetical is, how many angels on a pin? What do you want to know?
Let's say an illegal immigrant witnessed a crime or was victimized. Would you legalize him if he testified?
What's the crime?
Hypothetically, assault.
We usually don't cut deals for minor offenses. Where is he? What's his name?
Well, hypothetically, he's a really terrific guy who we should be happy to have in this country. He's a hard worker. He's devoted a lot of his time to keeping neighborhood kids out of trouble, and...
You want to have him sainted call the Pope? What's his name? Where is he?
He may be able to help us find the murderer. I'm not sure that he can, but...
When you are, call me.
Thanks.
You can't hide this guy forever, Tony. You swore an oath to uphold the law. It's a good thing this is all hypothetical.
There's no way around it. We have to get Nigel for murder. You said that everyone knows that he killed Winston Gum.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if everyone knows it, then someone must have seen it. You can find out who they are. They'll talk to you.
And I can't ask them to risk everything for me.
We'll protect them, just like we're doing with you. I've got an officer here around the clock.
I don't even know if they'll be willing.
Well, you have to try. Otherwise,
You go turn us in.
look, you have to understand. This isn't something I want to do, but it's the law. I don't have a choice. You do.
Man, I'm going to have to think about this hard.
I understand.
Have some more num-nums. That's good, sweetie.
Pass the salad?
How's the roast?
Right.
What is it?
Look at all this stuff we got. I think of people like Isaac and Grace and all they went through to get here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My great-grandfather crossed most of Russia and all of Europe on foot just to get to a port. Took him 6 months.
Wow.
Elbows.
Right.
And get right down to it. I guess my grandmother was an illegal immigrant. She had some sort of eye disease, and they wouldn't let her in at Ellis Island. So she snuck in at Galveston. Hey, you want another roll?
Sure. Hey, what'd you do that for?
What'd you do that for?
Well, you guys didn't exactly say I couldn't.
I thought you two came to a meeting of the minds.
But I'm going to the game tonight, and she's gonna be there. I just want her to like me.
She would like you because you are a wonderful person.
You're right. Wonderful. And we did sort of agree. If you want me to take it out, I will.
Look, if you really think it would make that much of a difference.
Thanks. Well, gotta go.
Lord, she's having the baby.
It's okay, Mr. Caldwell.
Call an ambulance.
No time, Isaac. Keep coming.
Okay, look, I know what to do.
Well, then do it.
Just try to relax, Mrs. Caldwell.
All right.
I'm gonna prop you up, okay?
All right.
Everything's gonna be just fine. Call 911. Get a doctor here now. If you can't make it here right away, I can handle this. Just go.
All right, then I'll go to the front and I'll get more towels.
Right, yeah. It'll be fine. Okay? It's gonna be great. So you just let him walk out of here?
He was just trying to help me. People that help, them always find trouble.
Where is he, Grace?
He went to find Nigel.
What?
I beg him not to. He made me trick the policeman.
Why? What's he trying to do?
He tell you himself, and I think there.
It's a police scanner.
He'll be on the air pretty soon now.
Tony, man, I hope you're reading me. I rig up the transmitter. Go and have a little chat with Nigel.
This is Pentangeli. We got a private citizen broadcasting on 162.75. I need a fix on his point of origin, now.
He'll be coming along soon. Maybe say some things he shouldn't. About killing Winston in that fire. You hear it all, man. You arrest the man. And everything will be all right. Nigel be in jail. We get to stay in America. And I didn't have to risk nobody else.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks. He's at the waterfront.
This is C1. All units in Post 6 respond to a possible 1034 at the waterfront.
You want to see me, man?
Well, here I am. Thanks for coming.
Anything for a friend, man? Know what you're needing from me?
I want to apologize. So I'm paying up like you demanded.
I ain't demanding nothing.
Look, I don't want to die like Winston.
Now what you got to do with anything, man? Huh? Winston burned up in a fire.
You know what I'm talking about, Nigel.
No, I don't think I do, man.
Everybody know it don't pay to mess with you, all right?
Man, Isaac. You've been listening to too much gossip. And everyone know that me and Winston was friends. Bring flowers to his funeral. Ask his woman. Is that why you come here? Think I killed Winston? You want revenge, maybe? Hey! Isaac! What you doing, man? Put that gun away! You're scaring me! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
You shot Isaac in cold blood.
Yeah, you're crazy! All I know is the man waving a gun in my face!
He doesn't have a gun.
Then what was that in the man's hand, huh? A snow cone?
That was yours. You planted it on him. You knew he was wearing a wire. I don't know how you knew, but you knew.
Man, for self-defense! You heard it with your own ears!
Tony, come on. We got nothing.
You brutalizing an innocent man. This is my favorite shirt, man. Look how you mash it up.
I want everything you can find on Nigel Rawlins, here and on the island. I don't care if it was 3-card Monte games or you were scamming on the tourists. I want to know.
You want a search of Isaac's place? Tone?
Do it. Grace, I'm so sorry. If there's anything.
I tried to tell him, don't play with Nigel. But Isaac never listened. He said, we got to let him hear it from Nigel's own lips. That's the only way they're gonna believe us. Then he'd look at me and smile. He'd tell me, everything gonna be all right for the baby. Tell me someday we go visit that child in the White House. Isaac only see blue sky.
That was the best thing about him.
He think this country gonna be some paradise where the child gonna grow up.
Grace.
What difference it make where he grow up now? He grew up with no father.
I had nothing to say to her. I wanted to just, I don't know, hold her, tell her everything is all right. I'd have felt like a jerk.
What's she gonna do?
What can she do? She's got to go back.
Well, Jack can't help you?
She's here illegally. His hands are tied.
Hi.
Earrings now.
For 14 years, I was the woman in his life. And what I said mattered. And he gets a girlfriend, and in 5 minutes, she's got him jumping through hoops. And wearing them. Is it too late for us to get our money back?
I think it makes me look older.
Oh, yeah, by at least 3 months. Did Carol like it?
She said I looked hot.
Hot is good, right?
Well, it's maximum.
That's good, too. So you guys are like an item now?
Almost.
What's the catch?
Well, she said I looked hot with an earring, but she said I'd look mega hot with a tattoo.
No.
Well, just a little starburst on my...
No. No way, no how, no tattoo.
Dad, come on. We don't live in a dictatorship.
Since when? What do you got so far?
Receipts are in the cash drawer. They don't look like much, but we're still going through stuff. And I've been on the horn to the island about Rollins. You want to talk about bureaucracy? These guys are a mess.
Wait a minute, this claim check is from Winston's store the day it was burned down.
So?
You saw Winston the day he died.
It's not so.
This has your name on it. You said you hadn't seen him for a long time.
I make a mistake.
It was no mistake.
I'm going away from all this trouble. I got a cousin in Philadelphia.
Grace, I can't let you go.
I ain't know nothing.
I'll protect you.
You see what happened to Isaac? The same fate waiting for me and the child.
You have a life here that you and Isaac worked so hard for. Don't let that go now. Don't let go of the dream that he had for you and your son.
I saw Nigel and the men burn Winston's store after they beat him. I would have said so before, but Isaac, he wouldn't let me.
Did anyone else see it?
No.
Girl, don't lie. I was with her walking home. We saw everything.
Abraham.
We got to do what's right. Tell the man all.
I'll personally see to it that you're both protected. And I'll get you legal status from the INS. She's gonna testify.
Come on in.
She'll give detailed testimony, and I have a corroborating witness.
Are they credible?
I've known Grace for 5 years.
You didn't answer the question.
Yes, they're credible. These people came to this country like your grandparents and mine.
Don't beat that drum, Tony.
They never took a dime from anyone. Welfare, unemployment. They're the kind of people that make a community a better place.
Do I hear a John Philip Sousa march coming on?
It's the way I feel.
Well, maybe I do too, except for one thing. Our grandparents came through the door legally.
I have as much respect for the law as you do. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have control over who comes in and who doesn't. But these people...
These people? I got a stack of files taller than you of these people. They come from every corner of the world, and every one of them has a story that'll break your heart. But they can't all stay.
But if Grace Caldwell testifies, she can, right?
If the testimony's substantial and truthful, deal. Okay, Mr. Sousa?
Great.
After the fire erupted, I see Nigel and the others run away.
Were you alone at that time?
Abraham Wilkerson was with me, but Nigel and his men, they never see us.
You're in this country illegally, aren't you?
Yes, but...
And you were promised legal status if you came forward to testify.
Yes, but I'm telling the truth. All of us here to tell the truth.
If telling the truth is so important, why did it take you so long to do it?
I was afraid. He an evil man. He killed my husband.
Move that be stricken from the record. That's an unfounded allegation.
Strike it.
The fact of the matter is that your husband tried to kill Nigel Rollins.
That's not so.
We have it on tape.
No.
Mr. Rollins was defending himself against a premeditated attack. What you want, Mrs. Caldwell. The only reason you're here today is so you can get revenge.
What I want. What I want is justice.
No further questions.
You may step down.
At this time, the state calls Abraham Wilkerson to the stand.
Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you
Can't
God?
believe anything you're gonna say.
Mr. Wilkerson, do you remember where you were the night Winston Gum's store burned down?
I do.
Would you tell us?
Abraham's niece from back home.
Mr. Wilkerson?
I was home, all alone.
You signed a statement under oath saying you were with Mrs. Caldwell when you saw Nigel Rollins set the fire at the store.
I signed the paper so the policeman stopped vexing me.
Your Honor, this man is being intimidated. His niece is there with one of the defendant's thugs.
A tug. He's my cousin Ronnie.
You've sworn to tell the truth. If you or your niece need protection, the state will provide it. Now, where were you on the night in question?
I was home, all alone.
Your Honor, I have affidavits from a Mr. and Mrs. Terrence Cooper who are present today and who are prepared to testify that they were with Mrs. Caldwell at a movie theater in Morgan Heights, precisely at the time of the fire in Mr. Gum's shoe store. She could not possibly have been a witness to it.
Mrs. Caldwell, it appears you've been less than truthful with the court.
I'm telling the truth, I swear to God.
Your Honor, all of these witnesses are being coerced.
I can see no evidence of that. Does the prosecution have any witnesses who can support Mrs. Caldwell's story?
No, Your Honor.
Then, as far as I can determine, there are no grounds on which to bind Mr. Rollins over for trial. Case dismissed.
Grace, You're going to send her back?
The deal I made with immigration was based on her truthful testimony. She looks like a liar now.
If Nigel be making the threat on me, telling the truth would be no problem. There's nothing left I need to live for. But my niece, Nigel, kill her if I talk against him. You know it's for true. What could I do? What would you do?
I know what you should have done. You should have ignored me and run off to Philadelphia. At least your son would have been born here in the States. I just kept picturing Isaac's face when he talked about the baby and how he wanted to give him a life here.
Isaac always say you're possessing a good heart. I thought that was just his way. I believe it now.
Jack Murphy's gonna be here any minute. I told him you weren't lying, but they're issuing the deportation order now. We're doing everything we can to get Nigel.
But time running out. Then there's nothing left to be done.
Not unless you're having contractions.
Back home, we got a woman can make the babies come. If she was here.
We have ways of inducing labor here, too. If you're willing.
That's right, that's it. Let the pain go. Can't breathe.
Brenda, call Dr. Friedman. Let's get Mrs. Caldwell into delivery room 1.
Grace, the baby's coming.
It's okay. Breathe.
That's right. Let the pain go.
What's going on here?
Hello, Jack.
I got Grace Caldwell's deportation order. The woman's got to get on a plane.
The woman's in labor.
Didn't she pull the same stunt to spring her husband out of that hotel?
Tony, they're taking her in. She's gonna have the baby.
What?
You did it, didn't you? You had labor induced. You gave her a shot of whatever it is that...
Jack, you asked me. It's the stress of what happened in court that triggered it. I mean, stress can do that. Let me know when the baby comes.
Tony, get this. I'm going over records with the cops back on the island. According to them, Nigel Rawlins has been buried in St. John Cemetery for the last 6 years.
He's dead?
I hope so.
So, our Nigel Rawlins is really someone else?
Yeah, problem is, who? He's carrying false papers. There's no way to get a positive ID. Is this a private think tank, or can anyone jump in?
You know, I was very rude to Nigel the other night.
What?
I spoke harshly, I pushed him against the car, and in so doing, exposed the city to a potential lawsuit.
You're upset about Isaac.
No excuses. I acted unprofessionally. I lost control of my emotions, and I hope that you'll accept my very sincere apology.
Oh, don't the man sound sweet?
If you'll just sign this. It says you weren't injured when I so wrongly and roughly pushed you against the car, and that you waive your rights to sue the department.
And this take away the most fundamental right in a country. We must be low on brainage. By when the police gonna learn their lesson about brutalizing innocent people?
I have learned, Mr. Rawlins, believe me. Please, I could lose my job.
Man, I don't care about your job. I gonna call the lawyer and tell him to bring the lawsuit against you right away. Cause I've been in pain ever since you threw me up against that car. Ain't that right? This lawsuit gonna make me a wealthy man. What's that?
It's an acknowledgement of your refusal to sign the waiver to sue. I'm required to present it to you, but please don't sign it.
Why not? Man, without this, I can't bring the lawsuit.
Please, don't sign it. I got a family. My whole career's on the line.
Man, give me the pen. What you waiting for? Not to worry, man. Maybe they keep you on at the precinct, huh? You know, maybe picking up rubbish.
Oh, Tony, you should see the baby.
Grace had him already?
Yeah, she pushed 3 times and he was out. Oh, he's so beautiful.
How's she doing?
She's exhausted. She's really worried about what's gonna happen.
Well, until we get something on Nigel, I gotta keep Murphy from finding out about...
She had the baby. I've got a man at the hospital. Grace will be deported as soon as she's well enough to travel.
Rachel, I'll call you back.
See you later.
Yeah. Look, you can't deport her now.
Tony, she perjured herself.
But But the child's an American citizen. You expect her to leave him here?
She can take him with her if she wants. Oh, or she can have a guardian appointed and come visit him.
Oh, come on, Jack. Put yourself in her place. We're gonna be ruining 2 lives here. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna have a hell of a hard time sleeping with that.
There's nothing else I can do, Tony. I wish there was.
I know something you don't know. Boom. We got the ID on Nigel. The gendarmes down on the island matched his fingerprints from your pen. His name's Dennis Morgan, and he's been wanted for the last 6 years for killing the real Nigel Rawlins.
Let's go. I want every available unit chasing down Nigel. He's not going anywhere.
Let me in, man! Come on! Let me inside! Ah! Come on, man! Let me in! I'll pay you back the money! Just let me in!
Okay, now.
Don't shoot! I give up! Do whatever you're saying. No need to be hurting anybody. Please.
Oh, don't the man sound sweet? Take him.
You be making a case against Nigel?
Yeah.
Then my niece be safe.
Grace still needs your help, though. You'll testify that she was telling the truth?
It don't be too late, eh?
I think it's just what the doctor ordered.
He's so adorable.
He really is. I know Isaac would be very proud. Nigel's being extradited back to the island. He's gonna stand trial for murder. They tell me it's a sure conviction. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison.
What about the rest of our lives?
That's up to you, Grace. But your son's an American. You made Isaac's dream come true.
They gonna send me back.
Abraham's talking to the judge. Once they straighten that out, immigration will give you legal status. You and the baby can stay.
Thank you is not enough.
Isaac Caldwell Jr., your father wanted you to have this. He loved you very much.